Hello everyone, this time we are repairing a Samsung front-load washing machine. The problem that this washing machine has is that when it was time to spin it did not take out the water, that is, it was the first failure. After that the lady was presented and another failure that since they turned it on they marked an error, errors such as E4, E5, E1, even that are overheating errors, failure with the drain and failure with the filling valves or water charging solenoid valves. These washing machines, most are very difficult or not. Difficult, they are very laborious or take time to disassemble because you have to remove the entire panel from the front. In this case this washing machine does not, since it can be turned over and down, it can be maneuvered. When I came to check it had water at the time I started to remove the plug of the water pump. I realized that not even removing that plug the water came out. In fact right now the washing machine has a little water and it does not come out. As we can see here it is not clogged or anything, so the most likely thing is that we have an obstruction between the tub now that enters the drain tub, that is from the bottom to the pump hose in that path. That is, this hose that we see here must have the plug. You can touch it and feel if there is a plug. Here I am seeing, or I am feeling, that it has this one that has something stuck there. Because of the experience that I have, are already pins or coins or keys or socks or other small things but right now I am going to proceed to remove the hose so that you can see how. I tell you, this washing machine, if it can be removed from this part from below, there are some that come closed and you have to disassemble everything. In this case we had an easy one. If you are a technician, do not be afraid of these washing machines, because this washing machine was seen by several technicians and no one wanted to throw the package when it was something simple. Don't be afraid of modern washing machines. Also the cards can be repaired and they always break down, or almost always, from something simple. Look, we can see that this one has a cap here, that is, it has a cap that is what prevents the water from going down, which then, when detecting that the washing machine was not taking out enough water or that the pressure switch did not stop emitting the signal that it had water, it was blocked. To avoid any damage, the only thing we have to do is with a few tweezers and everything take it out. Because with tweezers, because there are times that they are little things that already have a sharp edge, and if you put your finger in it you can cut yourself and it is stagnant water, then you can get infected. That as a precautionary measure, in this case it brought a sock, and I had this little one like glass plaster. I don't know the truth that it is, but well, here it is, only necessary to cover again, clean and all that. I don't want to thank you for the support, since we practically have less than 60 subscribers left to reach to the 10,000, and I know that in 2 days 3 by far we arrived. Thank you very much for the support. Also this, remember that the channels in the description are mine and you can support me by subscribing. Later I will put this a little sponsored sponsors, I will activate them for all those who are technicians. Add them to a WhatsApp group, and that they have personalized advice with manuals and tips, much more to a more technical degree. Good. When continuing with this washing machine, and when I put that on and when I turn it on, I realize that I don't even she marks the error because it was already uncovered. Well, this water came out of this when I picked her up again, but there she doesn't even mark a mistake when she should have already been marking you the error of excess water or excess clothing or any mistake that marks you. Remember that if you have this type of washing machine, it is always advisable to pour liquid soap H or equal, or if you are going to throw this powder soap, that it is H of controlled foam to prevent it from damaging this appliance, and also that it gives a better use. Your washing machine with a better wash. Here we are going to fill it a little so that it begins to feel. They notice now it is already filling, it is already washing practically, and it has not presented any error, and it is already washing well. And here it only remains to make a Calibration of the washing machine. The calibrations are always done by me when I wrap up an appliance, and that's it. Let it take out the water right now when putting this on, then it starts draining without a problem. Take out the water and it doesn't mark any error, then we have already solved a problem that most people have solved. Technicians are afraid to get their hands on the washing machines. He's talking about technicians who stayed the past, because I know that there are many technicians, or many of you who know a lot about electronics, and I'm talking about many because even friends of mine have stayed now. Yes, that in the above, and they are afraid of these washing machines. They do not throw them, they do not do them when it is a very simple mistake what this washing machine has, that you did not have to invest anything in it. Then do not be afraid to learn these appliances. If you want, I can continue climbing videos of more devices, this recent and very modern, and also this one of, as I tell you, of more types of devices. Remember that if you have any doubts, then there in the comments you can leave a question or a constructive comment. I don't have time to answer them all sometimes. I try to do the comments, but there are times that comments mark them as spam and I have to go to another configuration, and when I put that configuration, well, the video, the comment or something is practically a month old, because the truth is that there is no point in answer it. Well, I hope you liked it. If you liked it, give like, comment, share, subscribe, and remember that the best way to support me is in the description. There are some videos and channels in which you can subscribe and support me. See you until next time. Ciao.